Mercy and her husband's entrepreneurial journey started from scratch, offering diverse services like unlimited chicken wings, catering, and food tray packages. One of the key factors in their success was their ability to establish strong relationships with government agencies. Because of this, it has made them over 700,000 pesos monthly. They focused on quality and expansion, adding new menu items and catering to private and corporate events. Their story demonstrates how determination, hard work, and a customer-centric approach can lead to financial success. If you're looking for some motivation and inspiration to begin your entrepreneurial journey, then you're in the right place. Hello hustlers, it's Micah Perez and welcome to my channel. In this channel, I've gathered an exceptional lineup of CEOs, entrepreneurs, and industry thought leaders who are eager to share their wisdom and insights that will help you become better. So, let's get started! Hi, what's your name and what's the name of your business?
Hi, my name is Mercy Lynn Lidasan and our business name is JM Foodies.
So, what's the story behind the business? How did you start the business?
Nag-start ang business namin yung pandemic, year 2021, January 18. And nung January is karinderya lang siya, but we decided to na magtayo ng Andy Wings. So, nung June 2021, so nagpa-renovate kami ng store. And then by July 8, nag-open kami as Andy Wings.
So, what's the story behind the name of JM Foodies?
J means John Emmanuel sa husband ko, and M means Mercy Lynn, pangalan ko.
So, combination?
Yes, combination ng name namin. Yes, ma'am.
So, may I ask, how much was your starting capital in building this business?
We started, kasi siya, hindi talaga buo yung pera namin ng pag-start ng Andy Wings. So, actually, nung first, naghanap ako ng investor, which is yung kapatid ng husband ko. So, nag-decide kami kasi syempre pag mag-start ng business, kailangan talaga may capital. So, para mapa-renovate yung store. So, para nag-start kami, kami ng partner, yung kapatid ng husband ko. So, siya una yung naglabas ng pera. And then, sumunod kami, nag-loan kami sa bank para maka-renovate kami ng store.
So, for how much yun, ma'am?
Mga nasa around, yung lahat-lahat talaga ng namin, ng renovation, dala ng mga gamit, is nasa around 500,000.
500,000?
Yes po.
Okay, so, kailan nyo nabawi yung capital niyo? Ilang months after opening the business?
Actually, sa ROI namin, hindi naman talaga madali mabawi yung ROI.
Right.
Kasi, everyday kami may expenses, sweldo ng mga tao namin. So, for me, hindi ko na gina-mine agad yung ROI namin. Right. Since 2 years pa naman kami sa Andy Wings. Pero, nag-start talaga kami is 2012. So, nag-business na kami niyan. Pero yung dito talaga sa Andy Wings namin is 2 years kami nag-start. So, kung namin siya, medyo kung hindi pa talaga namin nabawi. Kung Andy Wings lang yung pag-uusapan namin kasi sa business kasi namin as hindi lang siya Andy Wings. So, meron kaming catering, meron kaming food tray package, and then meron kaming karinderya, tsaka mga snacks. So, yung expenses ng lahat, ginagamit ang store na to. So, kung i-combine ko yung sales namin lahat, siguro bawi na kami sa ROI.
So, sa lahat ng yon, like yung sa Andy Wings, sa karinderya, or sa food packaging, ano ang best-selling doon?
Actually, mas malakas kami talaga sa catering tsaka sa food tray packages.
Okay.
And then sa Andy Wings kasi is hindi naman talaga everyday nag-chicken yung mga tao. So, lang siya, kumbaga pag may magkain, yung parang ganun man ba. So, pero kami consistent kami sa food tray packages na may magpasok talaga everyday, tsaka sa catering namin. So, ang Andy Wings, naga-sales din naman kami, pero hindi talaga ganun kalaki sa tawag dito sa mga catering namin.
Okay. Okay, so if I may ask, What's the most amount of money that you have made because of this business?
Actually, gross sales talaga namin a month. Aabot kami sa 700,000 to 1M. To 1M, pero gross lang naman yan siya. Kasali na lahat kung i-combine siya lahat, like catering namin for government, food tray packages, catering, any wings, tsaka yung karinderya namin. So, mga nasa around 700 to 1K naman, gross sales po. Depende kung manalo kami sa mga bids namin, sa bidding namin sa government.
Okay. So, paano ba maging isang bidder sa government?
Actually, nung first, tawag nito, ano lang kami ng PhilJeps sa Manila sa site. Yung ate ko yung tumulong sa amin sa PhilJeps. Tapos, bale, small pa lang kami kasi ano lang man kami is yung red lang yung sa amin. So, hanggang ano lang kami, 200,000 yung kailangan naming i-cater a day. So, doon lang kami nag-ano. Tapos, pag may magpabid kung sino yung mas smaller bidder, ano lang kami yung mag-cater sa kanila.
So, ano-ano ang mga government agencies?
Like, sa ano kami, like USEP, tapos Water District. Pero most commonly talaga sa USEP talaga kami. Kasi hindi ko pa na-try magpasok sa ibang government. Yung iba kasi like DOH, saka DNR, good as cash kasi sila pag magpa-food tray packages sila sa amin. Pero yung USEP, saka Water District, ano yun sila? PhilJeps yun sila sa amin.
Okay. So, anong requirements para makapasok sa PhilJeps?
Ano lang yung business permit, saka yung team lang po. Tapos ikaw na bahala kung ano man yung, kasi sa PhilJeps may red, saka may premium din na. May platinum pala rather.
So, may I ask, how do you market your business?
We sell our products to social media like Facebook, tapos yung iba kasi is word of mouth na yung kumbaga refer na lang kami. So, every time na may mag-refer, so yun, nakukuha namin. So, ganun, doon lang kami talaga sa Facebook talaga nag-ano ng market namin sa products namin.
So, what are the struggles that you have faced?
Struggles, ang dami. So, kung isa-isahin, parang maalaala na. Pero, struggles talaga sa business is, kailangan mo lang talagang mag-take risk ng Kasi, pag hindi mo siya i-try, hindi mo malalaman if lalago ba yung business mo.
Right.
So, pag na-try mo siya, so at least kung hindi man siya lumago, at least na-try mo siya na-try mo yan siya na business. Kasi pag business kasi, hindi naman talaga aangat agad. Meron talaga yan siyang ups and downs. So, bale, kami, for how many years na, so, I am in the business for 2012 ako nag-start. So, nawala yun siya lahat hanggang sa dumating yung time na nag-work na lang kami. And then, the pandemic comes. So, nung nag-pandemic, dun talaga kami nag-boom sa business namin. Pero yung business pa lang namin noon is desserts, online desserts kami. Ginasell namin siya through Facebook, Marketplace, hanggang sa napasok namin ang food tray package, catering, hanggang sa nakuha namin ito siya na store.
What do you think is the most important trait of a business owner?
Tiwala lang. Tiwala palagi sa sarili. And then, talagang dapat tutok na tutok ka sa business mo. Kasi pag ikaw yung owner, dapat andun ka palagi para makita mo kung ano yung takbo ng business mo. Since kami beginner, small business lang, so dapat everyday kami nagpupunta dito sa store. Minsan nga, nag-ano pa ako, kumbaga, ako ng mga customers, nag-service crew ako, nag-hugas ako. So, tawag nito, kailangan mo lang talaga i-love kung ano yung passion mo. Kasi pag love mo talaga yung ginagawa mo, talagang lalago at lalago yun. But I am so thankful kasi hindi lang naman ako, kundi pati na yung husband ko na, siya talaga, kung wala siya, talagang hindi tatayo ang JM Foodies.
Why did you choose to be an employer rather than an employee?
Pag sinabi po nating employee, so, every month, alam mo na talaga kung magkano yung sasahurin. So, hindi yan siya tataas. Maliban na lang, tataas siya kung may overtime. Pero pag walang overtime, talagang stay lang talaga yan. So, kailangan talaga yung pag-employee ka, yung budget talaga ng pera is ito lang, dapat ito lang. Kasi ito lang talaga yung income mo a month. Unlike kung employer ka or business owner ka, tataas at tataas kung magkano yung monthly as an employee. So, example is like 20K a month ka lang sa work, pero pag sa business ka, abot siya ng 30, 50. So, mas tataas din yung mo ba? Bale, hindi lang siya dyan nag-stop yung yung
ang income potential.
Yes.
Is higher.
So, talaga siya, mas maganda talaga pag employer or business owner. Kasi siya, mas tataas yung yung income instead of working po. Pero hindi ko naman sinasabi na pag nagtatrabaho ka is ganun na talaga yung income na. Meron man ding mga trabaho na mas malaki din yung sweldo.
Right. Question, how do you train your staff or how do you choose the right staff for your team?
Sa amin, actually, tinitrain ko lang sila based on how do I try as a service crew. And then, basta sinasabi ko lang sa kanila na, na dapat kailangan maging humble tayo sa ating mga customers. Kasi doon naman talaga, isa sa, yun siya, sa namin na, pag humble ka, talagang babalik at babalik yung mga customer. And then, like, sa mga food, pagdating naman sa mga food, yung husband ko yung nagtuturo sa mga cook namin. Pero, yung cook namin, meron na silang experience. So, hindi na ganun yung training namin sa kanila. Yung sa service crew lang is, memorize lang nila kung magkano yung price namin, kung ano yung ginagawa namin, like, yung ingredients, kung ilan yung ilalagay dyan. Ganun po yung namin sa kanila.
So if you're going to start another business, aside sa business na to, what would it be and why?
We are planning talaga na maghanap ng pwesto. Tapos we are planning to have a buffet, yung JM Foodies buffet na set up. If, soon. Tapos, para naman, mas maiba sa amin. Kasi we try na only wings. So, since nandito kami sa catering services and food tray packages, so, ginatry din namin na magtayo ng buffet.
Okay. So, what do you think is your competitive advantage among other restaurants here in Davao City?
Actually, hindi naman talaga natin ma-please yung mga tao sa based sa kanilang food na iti-taste sa amin. So, siguro sa amin is, gina-make sure namin na masarap yung niluluto namin para sa mga customer namin. Lalong-lalo na talaga sa food tray, packages, and catering. Kasi hindi naman dito sa Davao is marami naman talagang business ng ganyan. So, gina-make sure namin that our customer is satisfied kung kakain sila sa food namin. Tsaka babalik at babalik sila sa amin.
Okay. By the way, about the bank loan, how did you apply for the bank loan?
Sa bank loan, actually sa bank loan nag-apply kami nung tapos nung nag-start talaga kami sa business, and then pero hindi naman siya ganong kalaki yung hiniram namin. As lang siya dito. And then nag-apply kami ng bank, tapos requirements lang nila is like yung mga permit lang, and then CI, yung parang gano'n. So, pero tinitingnan din naman nila sa business kung if meron talaga, ganun man ba. So, kami, tawag nito, nag-apply lang kami, and yun, naka-loan din kami, ma'am. Pero hindi lang naman sa bank, meron din kami sa mga cooperatives, kasi member man din kami for how many years, so mas madali doon naka-loan instead of bank. Kasi sa bank, marami talagang requirements. Pero pag sa co-op kasi, since member ka, so mas madali lang siya.
Okay. So if I may ask, How much din yung interest sa bank loans for business?
It's for like 2.75% in
Every month?
Yes, every month. Sa cooperative is 2.75 and then sa bank is 3%
Okay.
a month.
Okay. What is your message to our aspiring business owners na gustong mag-start ng food business like JM Foodies?
Ang message ko sa kanila is yung nag-start ng business is number one is take risk. Yun talaga. And then, dapat hahanap sila ng negosyo na meron silang passion nun. Hindi yung negosyo lang na, ito, magne-negosyo ako ng ganyan. Pero, hindi nila alam kung ano yung pinapasok nila na negosyo. Dapat, tiwala lang talaga sa sarili. Tapos, huwag susuko. Dream big. Then, God will provide everything. Yun lang.
Correct. How important is networking in building a business?
Networking and building a business is very important talaga. Kasi, pag meron kang networking, marami ka ding mga prospective buyers or na mag-order sa'yo. Tapos, pag naka-order sila, so sila din, yung word of mouth nila sa kanilang mga kaibigan. So, kahit hindi, networking lang yan siya, pero nakakatulong din sila sa business mo. Pagdating ng panahon na, like, yung example sa amin, food tray package. So, yung husband ko, may sinalihan na club. So, pag sumali ka kasi sa kanila, syempre, yung goal nila is to help each one of us. Right. So, kung ano yung negosyo nila, so kailangan tulong lang ng tulong. Tapos, kung ano din yung sa amin, tinutulungan din nila kami para mag-grow din yung business namin. So, networking is very important talaga sa business.
Do you have online food delivery?
Dati na meron kaming Grab Food. Since na hindi ko na siya na yung Grab dati, hindi ko na nagagamit. So, ngayon, as of now, wala kaming Grab Food. Wala kaming food delivery. Tapos, pero gina-workout na namin, like yung mga requirements namin sa Grab, gina-workout na namin siya para soon, nasa Grab Food na kami.
So, what are your social media accounts?
For food catering, food package, and catering services, we have JM Foodies, JM Foodies Food Package and Catering Services. For Annie Wings is JM Foodies.
So can you invite them to come over here?
Hello guys, please visit JM Foodies. We are located at stall number 4 and 5, Yusef Building, Inigo Street, Barrio Obrera, Davao City. We are open from Monday to Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Thank you very much for acknowledging this interview, Ma'am Mercy.
Thank you so much, Mamaika.
Subscribe for more empowering content that will help you thrive in the world of entrepreneurship. Until next time, keep hustling and building your success. Speaking of, the next video that is for you as a hustler is right there. Thanks for watching.